So you're interested in learning more about the Scout 277 LXF. Today we're going to go through the 277 LXF, what kind of features it offers, and some of the things that I think are worth knowing. So let's start on the back of the boat. This 277 LXF is outfitted with twin Yamaha 250s, also outfitted with Helmmaster, which means that you will get joystick piloting and you will also get things like fish point. We have a nice large tow point up here as well, ski tow pylon. That way you can do some more water sports with this boat. Another thing that I like to point out about the 277 is that you do have some generous swim platforms on each side of the engine here. When the engines are trimmed all the way down as well, you have enough room to walk between the transom and the engines as well, which is an added bonus. Scout is really well known for their fit and finish. So their upholstery has a diamond quilting pattern, which is absolutely beautiful. We have a hard bottom of this transom bench seat, which means that you're not going to run the risk of potentially kicking, scuffing, scraping, and cutting the bottom of your cushion. Pull it right out, and you have a nice, large, deep transom seat with some very big hardware. Fold it away, and you have the combing bolsters all the way around your cockpit so that you have plenty of fishing space in this area. Another thing that I like to show people, another part of the Scout fit and finish. Your technical compartment is spacious and very accessible. You even have a landing zone down there with padding so that you have a place to work. This Scout is outfitted for fishing. So, on the back of the leaning console, you have a prep area with a built-in cutting board. You have sink, you have cup holders, rod holders built into the backrests. You have a storage area beneath the cutting board as well. Another thing I do like is that you have a bonus seat underneath there as well. Slide it out. It's a Yeti cooler with a pad for an extra seat. It's on a track system, so just pull that pin, it'll come right out, push it right back in when you don't want it anymore. On the back of the hardtop here, we have our rocket launchers for 5 more rods. In the deck, we have fish boxes, port and starboard. We have, on the starboard side, under gunnel rod storage. And then when we take a look at this port side, we have a dive door or a tuna door. On that port corner, we also have a live well. When you make your way up the starboard side of the 277 LXF, we have dedicated trash bin storage inside the leaning console as well. One of my favorite things about the 277 LXF is that as you move forward, your gunnel and interior freeboard only increases, which means that your combing bolsters are higher on your thighs and you have much more padding when you're leaning over and fighting that fish. This is probably everybody's favorite spot. It's the console, it's the helm, is the leaning post comfortable? And the answer is yes. It's a very comfortable helm. You have a full windshield. It is not a very high console, which means that if you are vertically challenged, you will have a good eye line at all times. Scout also has beautiful dashes. So we have this beautiful black acrylic dash with your built-in Garmin. Plenty of room to add if you would like. We also have our Yamaha screen there for all of your engine diagnostics. You have your fusion system right here. Your Helmmaster is in a very good spot as well, off-centered. That way when you are docking, you can step off to the side and get a better vantage point. Binnacles are also in a really good spot as well. They're not inverted. They're pretty flat, which gives you a really natural feel. Another thing I love about what Scout did is that they had this wireless charger put in that actually grips your phone and keeps it in place. A lot of manufacturers will have wireless chargers that you just place on top, and as soon as you start moving, they start sliding everywhere. When it comes to the leaning post itself, it is a very nice compact design. So if you are wanting to stand, no problem. You have plenty of room between the console and there. If you do want to sit, it is very snug. It's a comfortable position where you are still in control. You're not too far away from the wheel. You can reach it just right. You can reach the binnacles just right, but you still have your drop-down armrests as well. The boat in general is just a very comfortable ride. I also love that in the console is that they put a step in there as well. That way your feet aren't just dangling, and I feel everything is very well proportioned. As we move forward on this boat, come check out the console. The console has plenty of storage. It also is a very spacious head. All of your battery switches are in there as well. Nice sized door. It's a tall door, so if you are a taller person, you're not going to be hitting your head every single time you need to go in there. This boat is outfitted with a trickle charger system, so just plug her in and they'll make sure all your batteries stay charged. Let's go up forward to the bow here. You step up into the bow seating area, but another thing that I love, kind of like what I said earlier, as you move forward, the interior freeboard gets higher. So the further up in the boat you are, the safer you feel. We have in the back of each of these backrests 2 cup holders and some storage cubbies that are self-draining, so you don't have to worry about the rain. In front of the console, we have a nice seat with a very high backrest. Underneath the seat, we have self-draining storage as well. When it comes to the bow, you have 2 full leg-length chase lounges with backrests, padding all the way up the sides of the bulkheads, grab rail on top of the gunnels. Up all the way forward, we have 2 cup holders built into the deck that also have rod holders built in. They're dual purpose. And then when it comes to the anchor locker, we have our electric windlass system with deck buttons. This can also be controlled at the helm if you are solo handling the boat. If you have any questions about the Scout 277 LXF, please don't hesitate to give us a call. If you want to come check out the boat, put your hands on it, and see what kind of quality Scout offers, come on down. We would love to show you the boat, but we look forward to seeing you out on the water.